funny, sicko.
You.
Really?
You are the funniest person I've ever known.
Oh, well. Live from the Macaroni Mansion, located in historic South Philadelphia, it's the Broad Street Breakdown with Vinnie Paz and the OG Gavin, with special guest Stupid Sicko and me, Professor Pablo.
Why is it historic?
What is historic?
I wonder that every time.
Eld City is historic, I think, or like Independence Mall.
Italian Market's very historic.
I mean, I guess it's like 40 years old, historic, 50 years.
Fuck. It is now.
He just
'Cause we're
needed
here.
an adjective.
We're adding history because we're in the Macaroni Mansion.
That's
Okay.
all right.
I'll buy
That's
that.
all right. You're listening to episode 38 of the Broad Street Breakdown. My name is Vinnie Paz, along with the OG, Professor Pablo, and the Sicko. We're back once again. Boys, what's the word, Sicko? What's the word?
Sarate.
Sada tippy tie on the panty
On the
side?
petty side. Hey, another day, Vin. Another day.
Professor?
Thankful for another day of living.
No, you're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
I'm really not.
I wish I was dead tomorrow.
I'm trying to adopt the Gavin's PMA and be a positive person. No, I'm not.
That's right.
Could someone just kill me on the way to work?
Please
I would really appreciate it.
Nobody likes us.
Everybody hates
us. Guess I'll go eat worms. Do the trick.
Professor, what's the word?
They call me Professor Pretzel. I ate about 100
Yeah,
pretzels.
because you fuck them all up.
Yeah, they're all banged up. This guy can't
He
rip.
puts his mitts all over
He can't,
him.
him or Gavin can't rip a pretzel off of the gimmick properly. I like a nice orderly.
I can. I choose
gonna
not
happen.
to.
Well,
It's anarchy.
that's just.
It's almost like
That's just
when,
rude.
when a shark smells blood and he goes in a frenzy. When me and the OG get the pretzels and it's just hot right off the line, it's a frenzy.
Are you saying it's a pretzel
that's
frenzy?
That's all right. That was that. Not description. What is that? An idiom?
Analogy.
What was it?
Couldn't even tell you.
Did you call me an
I'm
idiot?
gonna write it down.
Oh, I got beef with that.
With what?
For a year now, we've been saying, what, Sicko, write that down?
Right.
What are you doing with this?
What do you mean? What am I doing
With everything that is writing down, when we say write that down.
Where do you think the episode titles come from? Where do you think the fucking?
Not from that.
Yes, they do.
They do not.
Yeah, they do. He sends them to me and Gavin.
Have you not been on this show for a fucking year?
I don't pay attention. You do
Exactly.
online.
The fucking like paragraphs that go on the descriptor.
They're way too long for me to read.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have a Cliff Note version?
Yes, I do.
So
I have
you're
the Pablo
writing.
notes.
So you're writing them down and you're cataloging them, all of our gems,
I mean, they're written down.
in a book that you're not going to lose.
I mean, who can say what's going to happen in the future?
Wow.
What the fuck is he even talking about? What do you care for?
Because we're fucking making gems week in and week out.
Okay.
And you're just writing them down in a disposable book.
What would you like me to do with them?
Transpose them to a computer. Put them in the
Transpose
cloud.
them.
Rose. How's that
Put them
cookie,
in.
pal?
Put them in the cloud.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the cloud.
Are you paying attention to them?
No.
Right. It's good.
I'm not even paying attention to us.
That looks like a nice cookie.
Suckling.
I'm enjoying it. I hope that guy who hates me eating on the air is enjoying it too.
Ah, yes.
I've already muted your mic so we can't hear you chewing.
That ain't right.
You don't have the authority.
I control the button. You're on 5-second delay.
You control the button because we let you control the button.
Ipso facto, I still control the button.
Ipso facto. Write that down.
Jinx, buy me Coke.
God.
Hey, Vin, before we get started, we got a Facebook message from one of our friends, a longtime listener,
Yes.
pretty much directed at you. You remember?
We don't have any friends, do we?
We got lots of friends.
I don't think so.
You remember a couple episodes back, I think it was a Dear Vin, where the dude called you Meatball?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, our boy, I hope I'm saying this right. I apologize if I'm not. Pharaoh Barajas.
Okay.
He was just finishing up episode 35, and Vinny was called a meatball. And Vinny said, well, that's not insulting. And, there are worse things you could be called. You like meatballs. And
Sure.
he wanted to know, what about other foods? What about coleslaw? I mean, think about someone calling you coleslaw. Fuck you, fucking coleslaw.
Yeah, I take umbrage with
Would that be an
with
insult?
coleslaw?
All right, I just wanted to clear that up. He just was curious.
Hate coleslaw.
hate
That's a huge insult.
You're
call
calling me
coleslaw.
like the worst thing of all earth.
Yeah. All right, so we'll remember that. Don't
What's
call
worse than that? Nothing.
Don't call Vinnie Keltzlow.
This cookie, not worse than that.
That cookie looks succulent.
Call me shortbread cookie all day.
Right.
Yeah.
Just don't call him Keltzlow.
Yeah.
Call me ice cream cake. I'm not mad at that. Soft pretzel.
Call
not
me
mad.
Cookie Puss.
Yeah, call me cookie puss.
Call him Fudgy the Whale. Whatever. Just don't call him fucking Coleslaw.
Yeah, that fucking bozo to call me a meatball. That's a compliment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, you fucking moron.
I told you not to be stupid.
So that's this episode of the Broad Street.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in. Good night.
We'll see you next week episode. No, we Gavin and I were speaking about, I don't know about the lost art of artwork, but the lost art of show flyers and band logos. Not that band logos don't exist anymore, but the ones that were, what was the word you used?
Iconic.
Iconic.
Yeah. I like that.
Say
Yeah,
that again.
that went through. I mean, would you think it has to go back to the 80s, the last iconic? Were there any in the 90s?
For me personally, I everything begins and ends with Black Flag. I don't think there was ever a band that perfected the art of the show flyer like Black Flag. And those
Yeah.
things.
Well, I mean, for me, the show flyers, like ones that weren't traditionally good in the traditional sense, I still loved. Like
Sure.
the hand-drawn CBGB's flyers of
All day.
skins and shit like that. You know, that shit ruled to me. And there was effort being put forth. You know what I mean? Same thing with band logos and, like you said, with Black Flag. I mean, it's like that and the Misfits, Crimson. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like that's what you think of. I'm trying to think of anyone past.
It's funny that you mentioned that, going off on a little side route, but I remember a little while back, but it's probably a couple of years now, but Kevin Seconds had posted a question on Facebook that got tremendous response, and I remember the discussion. It was kind of actually pretty cool, but it was like, what is the most iconic, like, punk rock or hardcore band logo? And, people were basically came down to two. Either the bars, the Black Flag bars, or the Misfits skull. And it was about neck and neck, like who was going, looking back and forth. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's probably. I can't really think. There's image, like when you think of Nevermind the Bullets in your head, that's an image. It's not a logo.
Right.
Then there's other bands. Who's
DK logo.
the DK logo's up. That would definitely be top
Absolutely.
5, probably top 3. But then you have band like, I think the GB of Gorilla Biscuits is iconic, but they had one record, one LP. It was in and out. Is it still considered? I think people that weren't hardcore punk rock kids would see and be like, I know what that is about Black Flag. Or I know what that is
okay.
about the Misfits. You can't say that about GB.
No. Didn't
Well-
really transcend its...
No. Does it have to do with the fact that they only had one LP? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
There's different levels of notoriety. There's notoriety in our
world.
thing,
Yeah.
and then there's crossover sort of
Yeah.
notoriety.
Yeah.
I think Black Flag, the logo, absolutely did that.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know that you're going to... We could probably sit here all night. I don't know if we're going to think of any that transcended the way Black Flag and the Misfits did.
Yeah. Did you catch that? Can't remember if it was the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, had a whole op-ed piece about the logo being sold and being used on, like, designer clothes that are, shirts that Barney's is charging like $400 for.
I did not.
Yeah,
Is this Black Flag or Misfits?
Black Flag. The
Who
bars.
sold it? Greg Ginn? Or who even owned it?
I don't know if it was like actually sold or if they were like using poetic license, being like it's been sold.
Right.
But
Oh,
it's-
I understand what you're saying.
Right. It's been licensed to be put on these shirts that are being sold.
No,
for-
I didn't read that particular one, but I know that Barney's and companies like that, you'll see the red carpet, the one of the younger Kardashian girls with a Slayer shirt. It's yeah,
That's rough.
These two brothers who play in the NFL, they just did a story of them. You know, like during Sports Center where they'll do like little mini docs, like 5-6 minute pieces. It was on these two brothers in the NFL, and you know, they're black kids. They were showing them like at the gym playing hip hop and whatnot, and the one brother was wearing an "Injustice for All" T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
It's I think that we could go on that in general, where these images that are being worn by like socialites and shit that don't know what they're wearing. We spoke on the Chris Brown thing where we saw that picture. He had the Excel patch and the Chromags patch, either the accused or exploited or both on there. I'm not really sure. Like, I would say, I'm not sure how I feel about that if heads were making money, but nobody's getting paid
No,
off that. So
definitely
then you're talking about like a double slap in the face because you're exploiting a culture, but no one's winning. You know what I mean? It's like these iconic images they're iconic because they're long lasting and people are sort of using them as a tool that I mean, I can't imagine what some of these dudes are thinking when they see
What
that.
are they thinking? What's the point?
What are the dudes that wear it thinking?
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I typically have the answer, especially when it comes to pop culture. Why that dude who doesn't listen to Metallica had that shirt on, or why does that Kardashian girl have a Slayer shirt? And if someone was to write in or say, oh, maybe they like the design, you know how many cheesy companies like Tap Out and Affliction are that have like swords and shit like that on their bullshit? Just wear that.
That's kind of what I've always wondered. Like, A, do these people have any concept of what they're wearing? And B, if it's just a design thing, exactly like you said, like there's 1,000,001 different clothing lines that'll make crappy shirts with wacky designs.
Yeah, if you want D-bag shit, like look no further than Affliction and Tap Out.
Right. So why are these people specifically picking up on punk rock stuff and metal
Gavin
stuff?
asked it. I don't know that I have the answer for it. In Chris Brown's case, I know who made that jacket for him, personally. You know what I mean? So that I can answer you. What not why it happened, but I mean answer you that Chris Brown had no idea what they were. If they were, you know what I mean? If they were black metal bands, punk, hardcore, he didn't know. The dude who put that on him is an OG.
That motherfucker don't know nothing about nothing.
He don't know anything about anything. He deserves his fucking jaw turned into a fucking jigsaw puzzle. I mean, so far, he's caught cases for beating up Rihanna, bruising the shit out of her. That's a female. And then the singer dude, Frank Ocean, the gay dude who is not a goon, not because he's gay, because he's an R&B dude, and he attacked him. This dude ain't attacking nobody. Brolic, I have a problem with that. It's the same problem I had with Kanye going on, Taylor Swift. It's like, yo, man, on some real shit, like you might not know it, but like. Slayer be at the Grammys, man, because they're up for like best metal, whether they win or not, or whether we care. It's totally irrelevant. Why isn't he popping off at Tom Araya? Because we'll get shit beat down his leg. These dudes is funny style with who they beef with and who they lay hands on. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, everybody in the Cro-Mags would fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? He's wearing their patches. Everybody in that original band would stomp him out now, and they're all pushing 50. So there's. I don't have the answer of why. Do you have any?
I mean, I think that
you think
these
it's like, this is counterculture.
These designers are like, what's the next fucking thing? Like, remember, like motocross was big for a while that no one even rode a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And like that's so like they'll try anything.
So
and
you're
like,
saying they're throwing shit at the wall and seeing
yeah,
what
and they're
sticks.
like, oh, this is fucking another fashion we haven't exploited yet.
Well, unlike the other shit, this is sticking because I was like, when we saw that Chris Brown shit, that was years ago
Yeah,
when you and I were
was gonna
talking
say,
about
it's been
that
around
picture.
for a while.
And then like now, like I said, the Kardashians like a few times had Slayer shirts, and then when I saw Gary Holt and he was wearing a Kill the Kardashian shirt, which I just liked it as a jab. I mean, you know what I mean? Them dudes are 50. I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, but it was funny. It was basically a don't wear our shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, you'll see like some hot girl on the fucking runway or whatever you call it, the red carpet, with like a cut up Exodus bonded by blood shirt. I don't really know what's going on, man. It's like, but at the same time, when OG said like, why are they doing it? I mean, hip hop and hardcore and punk rock have always been. It's like people mine for good shit, don't contribute anything to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're mining for the diamonds, and it's like all the shit that happened.
They're not doing any of the shoveling,
Right.
or the heavy lifting.
Exactly. It's there does come a time where maybe you get old enough and jaded where you don't care, but there does come a time where you're like, yo, I scraped and scratched money to buy this Cro-Mags record. I was in shows when dudes was getting $150 and there was blood everywhere. There's something that stays with you forever for the rest of your life. It's like, I earned my stripes. You're just a culture vulture, and it's very dangerous how it can trickle down, because if young girls worship those Kardashian girls, if I start seeing like 16-year-old girls in fucking Rain and Blood t-shirts, my fucking head's gonna explode. You know what I mean?
I'm actually waiting until the ignorance comes full circle, when somebody who really doesn't know what the fuck they're doing puts on something like
Burzum or something.
or like a Screwdriver t-shirt.
Well, I don't know if I told it on air. We definitely spoke about it together. I don't know if I talked about it on air. When we were at This Is Hardcore, I was going to go up in someone's mouth because he was wearing a Burzum shirt and he was a hipster.
You did mention it.
Yeah, okay. So I won't go to the story again, but Ill Bill and I, in an interview when we were doing Heavy Metal Kings tours, were like, you wear a Screwdriver shirt, ironically. You wear Burzum, ironically. I'm going up in your mouth. That I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that they're wearing, ironically, I'm offended, but I can't go up in your mouth for certain shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
If some hipster wants to wear, ironically, a Venom shirt, I'm offended by that as like an OG metalhead, that he's like half and half mocking it, half and half like, I never heard, you know what I'm saying, black metal from Venom. But I'm not swinging on you, but you're when you're wearing Burzum, you're like, I'm a white nationalist. And we were all standing next to this kid. I'm like, yo, man, there's part of me there's my responsibility to Joe Hardcore and to Liam and to Chris X and all them brothers, and you know what I mean, of respect and friendship, to not ruin an event. Then the flip side of that is I have a responsibility as a man to you know what I'm saying? That's offensive. You're saying fuck black people, fuck Latinos. You're saying fuck everybody by wearing that shirt. And if you don't think you're saying that, you're fucking stupid.
You're even worse than
that.
Right.
Because if you're wearing it and you're riding with it, then you're going to be like, yeah, that's right. And then I'm going to have to be like, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's like those. If you go ahead, I'm sorry.
Either they believe it or they're trying to be edgy. But either way, you're going to get a reaction
Yeah.
that sometimes you might not be looking for.
And if you're the type of person, if you're a provocateur and you want a reaction, you better be willing to ride for that.
Right.
Like if you and I are going, if we're all going somewhere, wherever it is, a show, a wrestling show, boxing, and we want to do some dickhead shit, we know going into it, this might set something off. I looked at that kid's face. He didn't think he was setting anything off. You know what I mean? If we wanted to do some real dickhead heel shit when we went, you know what I mean, to a show and rocked a fucking shirt that said, you're not punk rock if you weren't at a show in 88, that would ruffle some fucking feathers, but we'd be like, y'all ready to throw hands? Because that's just going to fucking happen. So that's where I take umbrage with it. Not, you know what I mean? If you're rocking it, and like Gavin said, there's two options there. You're either trying to be a provocateur or you believe in it. Well, both of those things will get you slapped up. You know, I guess I'm going too far right or left or off the rails. But yeah, well, with flyers, OG, when with your band, would you make them?
Yeah.
Because you can draw a little bit, so you would draw, and then just some Kinko shit, like.
No, it was more find a picture, put shit over it, kind of thing.
Like some cut and paste shit.
Yeah.
So it's because I mean I don't remember one specifically, but I remember they were still very anti-scene-ish looking in that style. If not anti-scene, like that style of Poison Idea. You know how they would even their album 7 inches and album covers looked like copy and paste. It looked like they cut out their logo
with the ransom letters.
Yes, and then put the one they put the Jeebus. The Jeebus portrait on it. That's how your flyers and shit reminded me of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was throwback stuff because that's the stuff that we came up on, and that's the stuff that influenced me, and that's the stuff that always to this day still sticks in my head.
Well, you said something like, "If a flyer exists today, even if," you know what I mean? Because that was a big if. You're like, it exists online.
Everything's online now.
Yeah,
there's no such thing as putting up. I mean, I think there is, but it's.
But I mean, us with the Broad
level.
Street Breakdown stickers, that doesn't happen from if there was 20-somethings with a new podcast, there wouldn't be their stickers on payphones in Philly.
Right.
I still do it with my music, you know what I'm saying?
Because of where we come from and the age we are.
I'm still in the backstage in some place in fucking Sweden putting my stickers up. You know what I mean? The same way a graph writer is getting up, and the same way graph writers don't change. That write into. I mean, I'm sure with doing the book, you realize that dudes still get up in their 50s and 60s.
Absolutely. Every interview that Freddie's done is like the last question is always, "Do you still write?"
Yeah.
And at least half, probably way more,
yeah,
are like, "Yeah, I always try and pit something up."
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not something you grow out of.
It's basically like the generation of rap dudes that I came up with when I'm at shows. Pablo's been with me in the backstage. It's like you'll still see KRS getting up. KRS gets up everywhere. The artifacts, like everybody who was a graph writer, and then dudes who weren't but were from my generation, you'll see the stickers. You know what I mean? And then same with Hoya. Hoya either throws up the Hoya Rock sticker, DMS. You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
It's what you do.
It's what you do, and we came from that era where that was everywhere, and you would learn about shows and music from flyers, because maybe you would get a Poison Idea flyer, and then the flip side of it was like, our new album available for $8.99 here or something. You know what I'm saying? It was like the communication.
That's what it was. It was communication before communication was easy. Now you can talk to anybody.
And I feel like when you talk about, all right, let's say music, like the logic that anyone can put up their album on SoundCloud or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because everybody can do it, we tend to be more dismissive of it, some of that work. I feel like it's the same with a flyer that I see online or a kid with a backpack on that hands me a flyer. I might not end up at the show either way, but I definitely might be more intrigued by the fact that a kid handed me a flyer than I would with the fucking hundreds that are on our fucking feeds every day.
Well, I know. I know that Joe and them and Chris still go to shows and still hand out flyers and still do shit like the way you used to. They still make hard copy flyers.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. You know?
But again, you're dealing with dudes who are that are our age from that time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they're as successful as they are, because they're putting that effort in. Everybody has gotten slightly lazy about things on one hand, but on the other hand, in 5 minutes you can reach 50 times as many people
Yeah.
as you could going out to hand flyers. So there's something to be said for both things.
Don't you feel that there's a certain there's a lack of communication involved in that send button, even though it could go to 100,000 people that like that page, that there's a detachment.
I mean, we talked about that before. I think was lost a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to a club, you're getting it handed to you by a human, and you have to look at it at least for a second. You might take it home. On the internet, you're probably getting 50 of those a minute. And
That's
you just
kind of what I mean.
You're clicking.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. There's so much static of, my show, my promotion.
It is, bro. It's static age.
Right, and that to me, that all
Well-
goes right by me. But what you hand me at a show, I'm gonna stick in my pocket.
Yeah.
Take
I still
it home,
do the back pocket
and
gimmick, but I'm gonna
at
check
least
it.
look at it one more time.
Yeah, but the reality of it is we ain't the audience anymore.
Yeah.
So
And that
nobody's
becomes harder and harder to deal with as we get older.
nobody's it's not being catered towards us. So what's it being catered towards? A group of kids who all they know is computer stuff. So it's more effective that way. For them.
Well, here's a question then. The fact that I continue to be successful and the operation is growing, but I still do punk rock shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that on some level, the shit that I do, like pressing gatefold vinyl on colored fucking splattered vinyl, like shit we would want when we were kids, that's costing me way too much money. CDs are costing way too much money, and you work in the business for so long, you see as the record stores are dying, they want to give you less per copy now because they basically want to, it was, 10 years ago, all right, we're only carrying Billboard top 200. Now it's literally like we're only carrying top 40. So they want to give me less per unit of CDs. I'm getting killed pressing vinyl, double vinyl, blah, 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 blah. And if you look at the numbers, all of the profit comes from digital.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I'm still being successful. So do you feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot by staying the way that I am? How loyal can you be to a cause to where it just starts to become...
I think that kind of effect doesn't show itself in dollars and cents, though, I would guess.
That's kind of what I'm at. Like, in other words, if you talk to my business partner, he'll say that it does show itself in dollars and cents. But what I'm saying is there's always perception involved that you can't... There's all of these intangibles. The fact that that I'm going above and beyond what other artists do, is that some intangible that helps me, that even the kid that doesn't buy the double vinyl, he's doing all that shit and I support the way he moves.
Yeah, because you're doing you.
Did that make any sense?
Yeah, your case is very unique. It's very difficult to compare you to the big picture and the things that you do to the big picture and the way and the success you've had to the big picture, because you've taken aspects of one subculture and brought it into another one.
Yeah.
So the way you operate is very unique in the niche that you're in.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing that.
No.
Nobody's doing that. So it has become a thing that is recognizable with you and your brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it matters on some level. And I think that
so do I. I think that's why I continue to do it rather than I can be shown these numbers. Yo, look, man, this doesn't add up to be doing this.
You've taken an old thing, an old proven thing, and brought it to a new area and proven again that it can still work on some level.
Yeah.
Whereas nobody else in that circle was doing that. There's something to be said for that.
I'm just the reason I'm shocked that it gets over though is because of how young my fan base is. I mean, y'all are at every show,
Again,
and it's like, yo, to me, the best part of my career, the most promising part of my career, is the fact that it's like the fan base is like 16 to 26, then that means I'm regenerating fans. De La is legendary. If De La plays Philly, everyone there, the youngest people there will be our age.
Again, you've taken an old thing and you're showing it to a new generation.
Yeah.
Obviously, not on a level of the people we were talking about, fucking whatever his name is,
Kanye
and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, but they wouldn't be able to make moves like that because of the level they're on.
Yeah, because of the machine will be like,
right,
no.
Right. So to a 16-year-old kid, you're showing them this is the way it's done.
Yeah.
They don't know that it didn't happen that way.
Right.
And they don't know that you've taken something that's, 35 years old.
Yeah.
And you're reintroducing it.
Yeah.
To this aspect of culture of subculture.
Yeah, I mean, Pablo and I were teaching that too. Sicko was there too. It's like there was 5 of us running the basement, running the label out of the basement, and we were kind of like walking Stoop and Jan through like, oh no, y'all don't understand this aspect or this aspect, because they weren't in tune with the way things moved, the way we moved. That DIY shit, it's like the way it was used in hip-hop in the early days, to an extent still now, but definitely in the early days, was a means to an end. We're pressing this record up, but it's in hopes that Russell signs us. It's in hope Def Jam.
Yeah, I mean, early Super Regular was really just a promotional tool to get you signed to a major,
right?
Hopefully,
right. Yeah. But I think there was a time there where it started being like, no, we're just running this like a punk rock label though, because we're gonna stop trying to get them to come to us, and we're gonna bring this. You know what I mean? Like,
instead of going to them,
we're gonna make people.
And you've done that.
I said that wrong.
I'm with you though.
Yeah.
You've done that with every aspect of everything, really up until including this podcast.
Yeah.
We've had people who said certain things to us, and we said, nah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
You'll come to us
when
the time is ready to come to us. And it's been proven over and over and over and over and over again that this is the way to do it, because then you live by your rules. And that's what we've all done from day one.
And the thing is, bro, when you said people come, sometimes people come to us and you're like, nah, I still want it the way I want it.
Right.
Because we ended up where we said when we were kids we wanted to be, which is in major label offices having a meeting. And I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
The difference is it's on your terms as opposed to on their terms.
Right. Absolutely.
They're not doing you. They're not making it seem like they're doing you a favor. But yeah, we'll take 5 minutes to talk to this fucking guy.
Exactly.
You're doing them the favor.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, I'll take 5 minutes to talk to you.
Absolutely.
And entertain what the fuck you have to say.
Bro, there was a specific major that was like trying to sell the Italian aspect. Like, yeah, you'll be like, with all this gangster rap stuff and all of that, like, well, that's all based off the real life gangster shit of the Italians. So like, you'll be
right,
and you're just sitting there like, yo, I'm in the Gas Face video.
Right.
I felt like I was in the fucking Gas Face video. I was ready for Ashton Kutcher to pop out. Like, this is Punk'd. This is fucking Alan Front. Like, you're
gonna be Vinnie Soprano,
bro. Like, if you continue doing what you're doing, it would be pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of where they were going with it. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, man. I knew this shit existed, but I kind of didn't believe that it was that people are this douchey, and for everybody out there, they really are that douchey. Like, they literally are like, hey, yo, you want? And they do buy out the bar, and they do have a black Amex, and it's fucked.
It's good once in a while to be reminded that you made the proper choices.
You're right.
It's good once in a while to be reminded that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That not that you need that confirmation, but that confirmation's good.
But isn't that true?
And it kind of puts a fire under your ass too at the time. Like, oh, I've been right this whole time, and now I'm going to fucking show them even more.
Yep. and then a lot of times what happens is when you do that, whether it's like with the podcast or the shop or my music, sometimes that bleeds into your life where you're, you know, miserable for a couple days, and you're like, wait, I got 3 beautiful, healthy kids.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? It's not something where it's like, oh, PMA all day. But sometimes it does click in your head, like, damn, man, there is motherfuckers living in a mud hut. Like, I gotta slap myself back into reality real quick.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people who have this one to answer to, that one to answer to, this one, that one, whatever, and we're fortunate enough and lucky enough that neither one of us have anybody to answer to on any level.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, you can sit and fucking be miserable and whatever, but really you take a step back and what's there to be so fucking miserable about?
It's not, man.
In the aesthetic sense, too, something that should be pointed out is you differentiated yourself right from the beginning. The first Jedi Mind Tricks album looked like, and this goes back to like flyer art and things like that, looked like nothing else out there.
Yeah.
The last record that you did, the Thief and the Fallen, looks like nothing else out there. They're like, when you talk about, you know, if so-and-so, insert big rap name here, puts out a new record and he makes vinyl to satisfy that little niche audience, like, it's just going to be the same exact, but like, you're doing things where you're taking the time to plan out splattered color vinyl.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, when I buy shit from major label artists that I like, 98% of them are just giving you a bigger version of the CD.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no colored vinyl. There's no...
There's like teams of people coming up with the album.
Right.
Not the dude, whoever's on it ain't coming up with that album art or ain't coming up with, you know, whatever the fuck. There's a fucking team of people who are deciding these things. That's one of the differences. Vinnie, to this day, is fucking hands-on on every aspect of everything he's doing, which is the fucking punk rock thing.
With me.
Right.
Jesus. Can you imagine what the fucking art would look like if...
All I'm saying is, do you remember the very first super regular ad in the city paper? That's what it would look like.
I don't, but I...
Oh, I could show you.
Please do.
Yeah, I have that
Pablo?
in the files.
Visions of Gandhi was my idea. Thank you very much.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about, but it's going way back before that.
Yeah, that would be like the early to mid 90s you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Amber
How
Crow.
is Visions
Name
of,
songs. Oh my. No, what? Wait. What? What's that?
How was Visions of Gandhi your idea?
So I told Frank what I wanted, and
Whoa!
right, and then Frank went out and shot whatever the fuck he wanted, and then the culmination of it came to be those pictures, the T-shirt and the cover art. You're welcome.
He's off the fucking rails.
Did he buy
man.
the fucking rug too that he was kneeling on, and he
he's-
built City Hall?
Yes. He's off the rails.
Well, the point I was making with the attention to details and the aesthetics, I think like what Jeff was saying earlier, that goes back to like like again, I'll use Black Flag and their flyers. Like, people who were making flyers back then, you know, they were crude, they were rudimentary. When Pettibone came along and was doing those flyers, like, there was an element of artisticness, if
Agreed.
that's a word, to it. You've always done that in every aspect of your career. You know, whether it's a gift, whether it's just something you just work, however it comes out, it's always worked for you. I don't think when we put it in today's modern context with making quick, easy flyers online and things like that, I think that's what's missing.
Yeah, and I think that it's a niche market, but there are still people that care, and that's who gravitates to people that
Absolutely.
that go that extra mile. You know what I mean? It's almost like they reward you for going that extra mile by supporting your shit. You know, I mean, we're talking about like flyers and logos that are iconic. It's, to me, even when we were talking about buying music in a previous episode and owning vinyl or CDs or tapes, whatever or just downloading and whether or not you care or not, to me, like, the artwork is still so important to me. To hold it in
Absolutely.
my hand of certain records. You know what I mean? I still have that little kid feeling. It's just the means are different. Instead of walking in to Philadelphia Record Exchange, I might be ordering it online from Poland, but it's similar in the fact that the package comes to my crib and I open it up like a little kid and I'm staring at the gatefold while the record's on my turntable. The way that it happened is different, but the experience is still it still makes me feel the same way. You know what I mean?
You know, it's really funny. Randomly, I came across a very, very old, one of the first interviews you ever did. I'm pretty sure it was with Steph and Vinyl Exchange.
Yeah, probably.
And it was talking about Psychosocial. It was just getting ready to come out. And there's a part in it where you're specifically talking about, I think it was asked like, you know, why are you pressing vinyl? This is the CD age. Why
Right.
would you? And there was a whole thing about like, I need to be able to hold, like any music I've bought, and this is you speaking, I need to hold physically in my hands.
Yeah.
Like this stuff isn't made for a small CD booklet.
Right.
And that's going back to what, 97?
Yeah, I mean, I was like 20 then.
Right. And it's just something, again, it just shows like where you come from and how it's always been a continual thing in your life and in your work. What up, Steph? Shout out to Steph, DJ Steph.
But like, I think I lost my train of thought, unfortunately. I had something fucking good to say, man. No, well, oh yeah, I now remember to what Gavin was saying and like how I've conducted my career. The thing is, I did a lot of shit that was dumb too because of loyalty to an aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like in 97, you're definitely deep into the CD age, right? That was I did an EP. It's not as strange to press an EP on vinyl. You know, that's not that weird. But we pressed my first LP only on vinyl. I mean, in retrospect, that borderlines on dumb. You know what I mean? So it's like,
In the moment, but not in the long term.
I'm not sure. But it's just funny to think, did I ever let
You can't go through a 20-plus year time period and pick moments. You got to look at the big picture. Too much time has passed now.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the big picture. In that big picture, there's something to be said for having that mindset at that time when the fucking world was against that at that point.
Yeah.
And you said, fuck you, this is what I want to do.
Yeah. P, remember like when we did the Army of the Pharaohs 12-inch? You'll remember this too. Like remember Stress Magazine was a big hip hop magazine. We took an ad out in Stress Magazine. So far this story doesn't seem strange, right? We took an ad out in Stress Magazine for a fucking 12-inch on vinyl. Not an LP.
It was a very expensive ad too.
For then,
Yeah.
it was more than very expensive for then. For
It might have
that
been
time,
cost equal to us making the record.
Definitely. So there's another dumb thing. It's like you take an ad out, it's to promote your record. We're promoting a 3-song 12-inch.
That wasn't even like your record. That was like another group that you were in.
Exactly. There was just moves, man, that were just like...
But this is all uncharted territory. At
yeah,
the
of
time.
course. It's live and
So
learn
of
type
course
shit.
there's mistakes made in the moment. But again, I go back to the importance is the big picture, and that's 20 plus years of,
Not
this,
having
that,
to
and the
answer
other
it
thing.
to anybody.
Do you really need that another cookie? You've been eating for the last hour.
Wow. That popped me.
There's going to be a fight.
I'm just going to be honest, it popped me. Not that he's harassing OG, but the verbiage. Do you really need... You've been eating for the past hour. Do you really need that
Stop.
cookie?
He's just like,
He's
your
on it.
house.
Yo, you know...
Make it
You
gross.
know how people ash a cigarette? Gavin's ashing the cookie
crumbs.
on Pablo.
It's a delicious shortbread nonetheless, but he knows the waste is really what's hurting my feelings.
I mean, I'm willing to
Yeah.
think that it's making him insane.
I love a shortbread. Oh God, you got him.
Look, I'm OG
I gave him a hunk of my cookie.
and he still got
Yeah,
still shoots.
Yeah,
Oh, you gave him a hunk of a cookie. All right. No, well,
so good.
I've been thinking through this
Thank you.
conversation. I don't know if I can think of anything iconic since like we were kids. We keep going back. Black Flag.
See, but the thing is,
iconic. Is there been an iconic logo, band logo, something that stands out in your? Everyone you're about to name off in your head, you're gonna. I'll bet you were like, oh, Slayer. Then I'm like, well, they've been around since '82. Even you could hate the band. It could be your boy Billy Joel. He don't have no fucking logo.
I mean, even like Iron Maiden, as much as I hate
That's
them,
what I'm saying. That's
like,
iconic, man.
I mean, that's a brilliant. They hit on something brilliant with fucking Eddie.
But the Iron Maiden, just the fucking
Oh, just the words?
just
Oh,
the
yeah, that
words
too.
is iconic. Then you have that stupid fucking Eddie thing walking around. That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who, it's like, again, we're talking iconic. So I'm going to throw names out there that you might be like, fuck them. But like Metallica, it's iconic. That fucking, what was that, 82, 83.
Yeah.
The
Like, I can't even think of anybody from the 90s.
No, that's what I said. I said I can't go from 90 on.
Yeah.
The Public Enemy logo.
That 88,
80s.
yeah. 88 was Nation of Millions. That's their second record. So 86 was Yo Bum Rush the Show. The Def Jam logo, 84, 85. Is it because everything is so cookie cutter and in and out? Like you said, you can reach 100,000 people with the click of a send button. Is it like we don't need this ill logo because it's
it has to be because it's the same time the industry changed. Is when these iconic images stopped.
Yeah, you're right.
There has to be something there. Some kind of connection. I don't know exactly what it is, but there has to be.
I
It's the same
can't
time.
really speak to it because I don't know much about the scene, but you're real heavy into that like super death metal where they have the fucking the more illegible.
But then you're getting into a small
A niche of a niche.
right?
Yeah.
A small.
I mean,
we're
that's
talking,
how far I'm reaching to try and think of something.
And I'm in defense of them, even though you hate the music of like Scandinavian black metal and shit. Those people were around in '86. Their records might not have. I mean, if you look at Celtic Frost, you look at like Tom G. Warrior, or the beginning of some of this shit. You know, the Mayhems and stuff like them. Dudes were like formed in the '80s. The Mayhem logo in the metal community is iconic. Again, like that band formed in '84. You know what I'm saying? So, are there iconic images in some of those niche genres I listen to? Definitely, but again, this is just off the top of my head. I'd be willing to bet that we could track them back to the same era. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I think Obituary's logo is iconic. You know what I'm saying? Not crossover, but in terms of the scene.
But they're also old.
Slowly we ride. 88.
Yeah.
So we can, I mean, if anyone wants to write in on Twitter or to the mail, you can think of a band post 1990 that has an iconic logo. I mean, or bands that still care about it today, because I feel like that's slipping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's certain people that still care about that shit. Like Slayer's covers are still dope. Again, like them or don't. The last one's crazy. The fucking Christ Illusion shit was crazy. I mean, a lot of metal bands still care. Punk rock bands still care. But I mean, hip hop lost its edge. Pablo brought up Public Enemy. So you're talking Glennie Friedman, who was a punk rock dude. He did all the Def Jam shit when they were amazing covers. Straight Outta Compton's fucking iconic. All those records you and I love that are like old gangster rap records, Ghetto Boys, We Can't Be Stopped, fucking Bushwick's eyes hanging out of his head. It's like, that's dead. Ironically, you're calling it artwork, but it isn't that at all. It's something, but it's not art. You know what I mean?
I still think it's around the same time when the industry changed. You know?
No, I want someone to prove us wrong. Is why I said if anyone can think of it, because that's what I'm saying. The shift is like the beginning of the '90s.
Yeah,
it started. It wasn't completely dead. You know what I mean? It was like somewhere from a 5 to 10 year.
I'm trying to think of what the last couple of things might have been. The only thing I'm thinking of is that Guns N' Roses cross with the heads on
With the
it.
four of them, that was
That was
86 or
86.
That's
87,
the
right?
80s, yeah. Same era.
That's the last one that's popping into my head that was
Like, whoa.
just like you recognize.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's not connected to a band, but the last iconic image I can think of, again, but it's not music, is Shepherd and Obey, the Andre the Giant shit.
That was some street shit.
No, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm just saying to where he took it, because now Obey,
And fuck, I mean, well, that was when,
early 90s.
right?
Yeah.
So we're still in the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's in his mid-40s now. So, you know.
Maybe certain Banksy images. But again, you're getting into street stuff.
Yeah, and then if you're talking that, then
Right.
we're opening up a can of worms, and that. Yeah, you're right. No,
and I feel that that dude is probably like the same kind of thing. Like, got to be around the same age as us.
Who's that?
Banksy.
Oh, okay.
Like most of his inspiration has to come from
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just saying.
graffiti culture.
I'm going strictly by year of when
they
it broke through.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I can't think of nothing.
Yeah, if
post 90.
anyone can think of anything post 90s, some iconic
Something
shit.
that we're missing.
Because even like Nirvana, as big as they got, their early '90s, they weren't very. Besides that, Nevermind album cover itself,
Right.
They didn't have like a logo. They didn't have like
Yeah.
a gimmick. They
Right.
didn't have.
And I don't.
They came to mind when I was thinking of people, and then I was like, they didn't
And
really
we're
have
still
anything.
talking '92 or whatever that was,
And Bleach was like 88.
yeah,
You know what
which
I mean?
was nothing.
Right.
It became sort of well known after they broke.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't doing anything
Right.
different than anything else on Sub Rock.
Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking the first break of the night. We'll be back.
What up? This is Q Unique, the human mashup, and you're listening to the Broad Street Breakdown with Vinnie Paz.
Coming back in. Got what I was saying.
start.
My intro back in was like,
Oh,
that's a spicy meatball. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, man.
Or I just went Jeff. You know what I'm saying? We're back. It's the Broad Street Breakdown with Vinnie Paz and the OG Gavin, Sicko and the Professor.
is this
Special
reality
guest?
right now? Or-
Yeah, it's real.
So you know, selling a spicy meatball.
That's the one, the spicy meatball.
He sounds like a
Jesus.
fucking I don't know. He's
What?
like Liberian or something. Is that?
That's a meatball man.
Yeah, he's like a Liberian who moved to fucking Kingston, Jamaica. You're listening to the Broad Street Breakdown, episode 38. BSB brought to you by Crescent Street Tattoo, 4371 Crescent Street, Philly, PA. CrescentStreetTattoo.com. And no slam dancing, no stage diving, no spikes, an oral history of the legendary City Gardens. Written by the lovely Amy Yates Wolfing and Stevie Puerto Rico. You can follow them on Facebook.com/no slam dancing.
Jerk off.
Our website is that me?
No, that's Stevie Puerto Rico.
Wow. It was like a dog tapping.
I don't know what it is.
Our website is broadstreetbreakdown.com. You can email us questions for the mailbag at info@broadstreetbreakdown.com. Facebook, Broad Street Breakdown. Twitter at BSB Radio 1. And make sure you subscribe, download, and write positive reviews. That's mega important for us. We're on iTunes, Google Play Music, and YouTube. As far as Twitter, our personal Twitters, I'm at Vinnie _Paz. The OG is at the G Gavin. Pablo is at Pablo Regular.
Word.
Stevie Puerto Rico is at D Lodovico. So I got the plugs out of the way. These guys are having a little sideshow.
What about
Indeed, mocking me. Imagine that they're mocking
I
me.
thought they were mocking me.
What about
We're
the
not-
merch too, Paz?
We're actually not mocking anybody.
Yeah, well, if you're interested in Broad Street Breakdown, we got hoodies and T-shirts. You can go to JediMindTricks.merchdirect.com. You can pre-order my new record there and get a bunch of JMT and Vinnie Paz merch, but Broad Street Breakdown merch.
Let me tell you people how this shit works, right?
Jesus.
Vinnie Paz makes music. Vinnie Paz sells music. Vinnie Paz gets money and it pays for me to do a podcast. So I need you guys to buy the shit,
I don't dislike
buy this
this.
record.
He's good at this.
You buy this fucking record, you fucking listen to it. You
get
get a
a little-
fucking shirt, you fucking slap it on your body, you fucking wear it.
You do a little
Put
Frank
some-
Rizzo.
Get some stickers, put it on your age.
Yeah, I'll sell a fucking
Yeah.
tank. Look,
I'll drive the shit out of
I'll
it.
take his fucking head. I'll smash it into the fucking under the fucking hood and say, buy this fucking car.
Frank Rizzo.
Frank Rizzo. Hey, I got Mexicans, funny little Mexicans. I fucking fired one over the fucking roof.
It's tearing the ass out of me.
Well, listen here, folks.
That was fun.
We have some shooting. Respect the shooters. That's
right.
me and Gavin. Respect the shooters.
Thank
We're
you.
going to talk about some workers who we are telling you are or were the drizzling shits, but
That's my new band name.
you can have that on me.
Drizzling shit.
The drizzling shits. But and before you say no, there was a ton of shitty wrestlers. These motherfuckers got over somehow. I don't know how. Some of them could be someone's stooge, and that's the easiest way.
Yep.
2 people on here, that's how they got over. The other ones, we don't know. We'll discuss that as it comes up. Now,
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
For the average fan, are these going to be controversial names? Are they going to be like, you're fucking crazy, I love that dude.
The
Somebody
average.
will.
I can. One,
See how
two,
mad his face got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, most of ours will be on people's list of who they loved, but they either fell in love with it at a young age and didn't know what working was or work rate, and it was all about the character, which can be forgiven if you admit it. If you still say that, oh no, that guy could work, then we have heat. Like, you write in, I want to know your name if you think anyone that we're about to talk about. Now, if you're like, oh, he was the man when I was little, I didn't really know much about, I didn't know work or work rate when I was fucking 6. I just knew who popped me and who didn't. Hey, yo, maybe.
Gotcha.
So, I want to get something out of the way. The 2 worst workers of all time, we just want to put this out there before we get into our list because these guys are so terrible. They're bigger than the list. They have transcended the drizzling shits into being so bad, I can't even comprehend how these people are over, and they're 2 of the biggest stars that ever lived. The worst work of all time to me is Ultimate Warrior. OG?
Yeah, and he was a fucking asshole as a person too.
Yeah.
No redeeming qualities.
None.
No
redeeming social value.
Thank you. Nothing. I don't want to hear it.
No.
Don't tell me this, that.
No.
Don't tell me.
No. Don't write us.
Don't do it. If I get the blah, blah, blah on my phone and you're telling me,
You're going to get the blip, blip, blip.
shh,
And you're going to have to tell them something.
might go on the might. It's possible.
Is it possible they're going to go into that?
Maybe.
The other, Kubi tied with Warrior. I'm throwing that the worst of all time around flippantly. Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Another,
tell me.
Another person who nothing good about him.
Asshole in a different way.
Different asshole. Let's also not forget that they were both shit on the stick too. So that's when you said nothing redeeming, because there's people that you and I historically have liked and been like, they can't really go, but he cuts to such a good promo that he's over with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I'd get them out of the fucking way, because you're talking about two dudes that are constantly referred to as people's favorite. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I don't think there's
It's a given.
anybody bigger for the casual fan than the name Hulk Hogan.
Oh no! I mean, we used the word transcended a few times tonight, especially early with the logos and shit.
One of my favorites.
But he really, you don't believe that, man.
He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all kind.
There we go.
Of all kind.
Of all kind.
Why was he good?
Because he fucking put wrestling on the map.
That has nothing to do with work.
First movie star.
What?
Never did it.
Came out, ripped
Hold
the
on,
shirt.
hold
Who else was ripping shirts back
Who?
then?
Who?
He was never a movie star.
He
Never.
put wrestling on whose map? What does that mean?
The public. He went mainstream.
So
Nobody but you
So
and fucking
Green Day
some
and
hick
Offspring.
in the South were fucking watching wrestling at the time.
So Green Day and Offspring put punk rock on the map.
They did.
I knew he was going to do that. I knew
I'm having
he
this
was gonna say that.
conversation. Why am I having
They
this
did.
conversation?
I'm just waiting to see how far you're willing to go before you either no sell.
Right here.
Right here, you're done.
Right now.
Done.
Done.
Totally done.
Yes.
Let me tell you, brother.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Gino.
Hulk was the best.
He was the shits on the mic,
The
the shits in the ring. So what else for you? Where
He was good to look at.
he was
Thunderlips.
fucking bald.
He was.
He was fucking belled at like 30.
like 12.
I mean, this dude was a fucking up and comer, and he was fucking had male pattern baldness at like 8. Pablo's on that fucking Google now, trying to find something to say.
No. I'm just going right from memories of what I remember.
I'm telling you again, you're fucking banned from looking at that computer during fucking word association too.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
not okay.
Too
All
many
right.
red herrings.
All right, OG, this isn't a person, it's a team. I'm gonna throw them at you.
I'm gonna throw them back at you.
Are you? I don't think that's very nice.
You chucked them at me first. I gotta
Look,
chuck
man.
them back.
This is part of our job.
Fine.
The Nasty Boys.
Yeah. Shit.
Drizzling?
New Jack beat one of them up like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm in.
Which
That-
one?
He's still an asshole. He's 60 years old. He's still an
The
asshole.
blonde mullet boy or the dark hair one?
Blonde.
Hate him more. Knobs. His name's perfect. He's a knob.
Yeah. Jack fucked him up.
Good. He
Right.
stab him?
Should have.
I hope he did. Hogan Stooges, that's why they... I don't know if I'm going to use the word that they were ever over. But when you hang around for, what would you say, a good 15 years?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're over, but if you hang around...
Yeah, I mean, they made money. I think
I don't know. I mean,
they were in both companies.
both companies.
Fuck out of here.
Both the shits.
Don't want to hear it.
No, don't write us. Or do.
The blah, blah, blah. Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying, if they
His
want to
eyes
get a
just got
lasher,
I
real
mean,
big.
if you wanna,
all
you
right,
feeling strong?
I'm gonna throw somebody else at you.
All right, I'm ready.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Probably worse than the Nasty Boys.
Same boat. Hogan Stooge had a job because of that.
Yeah.
Pablo, anything with Brutus the Barber? You liked him, didn't you?
I did like him, yes. Yes.
What's wrong with you?
I like a nice bow tie on a man.
I do as well, but I feel like I don't know.
I feel like the rest of the list.
Is my favorite?
Yes.
You tell me JYD's on there.
No.
That was
Goon-
that was
goon
my
shit.
era. That was my era right there.
Don't fuck with the dog, man.
So those, see, there's some.
So you're telling me Beefcake is worse than the Nasty Boys as a worker?
There was one match that the Nasty Boys had against Cactus and Sullivan, which is a fucking good match. Beefcake never had anything ever.
Ever.
No.
Cut people's hair, though.
That's what I'm saying. He's got some nice shears.
Like lamest gimmick. He's like a Chippendale dancer.
He's
who
like
cuts people's hair.
swarmy looking.
What? Yeah.
Didn't he switch up his gimmick
Yeah,
too?
Yeah.
when he went over to WCW, followed Hogan as a Hogan stooge, like the Nasty Boys. I forget his name.
Brutus
there.
the Barber.
Huh?
Was it Brutus the Barber?
No, I said Brutus the Barber Beefcake, but he had another name.
He was, if I remember right, he was
Because I was just
just
watching.
Brutus Beefcake at first.
Well, I was watching a pay-per-view from 96 or 97. I was texting you.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Because I was talking about how brilliant Eddie Guerrero was.
Yes.
And Beefcake came out, and it was like, the Glib Glob. And I was like, that's Beefcake. What the fuck's happening?
Pop for Glib Glob.
He was the Glip Glob?
He was something, all right.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was like, it was like, hey, this is Greasy Mario Fontanelli. I'm like, that's Beefcake.
I am not mad at that name. I want that for something.
You want Greasy Mario
I
Fontanelli?
think I do.
All right.
Oh.
Sick of, are you, can you find me his aliases?
Looking.
I mean, how can that?
He had fucking Susan Atkins up in a millisecond.
That's a picture. This is like a biography I'm reading
How
through
is it
here.
different?
Booty Man. He became the Booty,
Booty
man.
Man.
That was it. He came out and
Wow.
said the Booty Man.
What the fuck?
He's a fuckhead.
He's a fucker, that
He
guy.
is a fucker.
Who's that,
So-
Brutus?
Yeah.
So listen, remember we discussed Harry Potter and saying I have to watch it when
And
we went down there?
returned as the disciple.
Yeah. Remember?
Yes.
So I watched the first one.
Year
Did
one.
ya?
First year.
I got all of them now. Wow. I have all 8. So I watched the first one and I tell Blow and OG, meds are meds. And they're like, just hang in there. But I'm like, I hate this kid, this young boy who's giving fucking Harry Potter grief. And Gavin writes me, he's a fucker.
Am I wrong?
Young Draco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to kill him.
He's a fucker.
I hate
every movie you
bro,
want to kill him.
I fucking hate him. And I'm like, yo, man, is this doing every gimmick? Because I got heat, so it's going to, like, affect this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, could be affecting my experience.
Yeah, but it balances because the Gary Eldman comes in later.
Yeah, well, I don't want to know too much, but then
Right.
you're telling me to hang on because Gary
Hang on.
Eldman.
I have no
Gary
idea
Eldman.
what you people are talking about. Jesus.
I'm going to hang on, but then I'm telling you, I'm going to tap after 3 if I'm not good.
Starts to get dark at 3.
Yeah.
At 3, you're saying.
Yeah.
So if I watch
You can
through
skip
3,
too.
No,
You can
I
skip-
can't do that, man.
Well-
What kind of maniac skips things?
Me.
He said the same thing.
Seriously, you have time in your life. You just knock it out, knock it out, knock it out.
Time of your life.
Time
in your,
of my
you have
fucking Harry
enough free
Potter.
time to waste 2
That's
hours
not
on.
what the time of your life means, but all right.
All right.
We follow you, pal.
I'm going to throw another name at you.
I can't wait for this.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Pablo's going to like him, and I know what you're going to go to.
Me or him?
You.
Okay.
The total package, Lex Luger.
He's a fucking package, all right.
He's a fucker. Is he a fucker?
He's the total package. He's Huang and Bells.
Listen,
Total package.
listen. He might be worse than Hogan, Warrior, the Nasty Boys, and Beefcake as a worker.
Well,
And he was the drizzling shits on the stick.
they pit him on top down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I already thought you'd be talking about Brody by now.
Well, Brody treated him like the fucking bitch that he was.
And beat the monkey shit out of him.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do that.
Had to be done.
You got that hairdo and that fucking deal. you fucking.
That hairdo and that fucking deal. Pablo,
Yeah, I don't like him.
did you have to look him up?
No, I remember who he was. He was just, yeah, I mean, he was just like your atypical wrestler guy.
All right.
Like all body, hair.
Yeah, all body and hair. He's not
He's
wrong.
right.
Yeah.
All body and hair.
And was he ever in WWE?
Yeah, for a minute. And they fucking put tons of money behind it. Remember the Lex Express and all that? The tour bus and all that? And it fucking, people weren't having it because nobody up north is buying that bullshit. That shit only works. There's certain shit that only works on Hicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people up here were like, "Oh fuck, are you coming to New York with that shit? The fuck out of here!"
But at the same time, the North put over Warrior.
Yes, you're right. I'm just trying to think of an excuse, and I'm having a hard time doing it.
People are stupid. That's the excuse.
Yeah. All right. Let's throw another one at you. We got
Okay.
2 more.
All right. I'm ready.
I think you hate this person, P. I said you like the rest. I think this guy might be up there with X-Pac with you.
I was going to say, unless it's X-Pac, I don't know who you're talking about.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay. For me, that was one of the worst eras of WCW when he had his run. And he was like 72 then.
He was green at like 40. Literally, that's not a work.
Right.
He was shoot 40 when he started popping. Cuz he
was a manager before that.
for 100 years.
Yeah.
He's like 63 now.
He does the fucking Yiga.
Yeah, the DDP Yeager.
It's helping people.
Listen, man,
because of that, he's better than the Nasty Boys.
Because he seems to care about human beings, and he helped Jack the Snack.
And he helped Cactus lose like 100 pounds.
Did
he? Yeah.
I didn't know that's how he did that.
I had heard that before Cactus started this run as whatever the fuck he is now,
The GM gimmick?
he was to the point that he could hardly walk. Started doing the DDP yoga, and now he's fucking out there in his flannel suit and everything.
I did not know
He
that.
gets a point for me, but he's still like minus fucking 72.
Yeah, so he's not back up to...
No.
Did you watch the Jack the Snack movie yet?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Okay. Last, but certainly not least,
I don't remember who this is. Let's have it.
Geldberg.
Oh, right.
Pablo?
The whole point of the fucking...
Don't know him.
You don't know Goldberg?
No, I don't know him well enough to.
Have an opinion?
Yeah.
He's the shits then.
The shit's now.
He's coming back now. He's going to be the fucking...
Oh, does he do acting?
I don't
he
know
acts?
what he does.
Oh, he's in a
Nah, I
couple
don't think
movies.
so.
He does something.
I mean, he might have been in like
Not
a
as a star.
movie.
Yeah, not as a star. It's like the bodyguard gimmick, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck him.
Fuck him all day long, and then
He's not a good wrestler though.
no, he's fucking.
Isn't he built though?
He's big as shit. He's fucking. He played in the NFL and shit the bed there. He's the shits. He hurt mad people.
I hope that Brock breaks his fucking head.
Me too. Well, listen, we just told you who you're not allowed to like. If you like any of those people, we have heat. They're all the drizzling shits. Not one of those people could work that we named. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. They all suck fucking moose cock.
If you hit us on the Twitter, be ready. That's all I got to say.
You might get Pitt on the list.
I mean, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty.
The Sicko, I'm going to throw it over to you for another rendition, if you will.
Rousing.
Let's go this way. Start with Vinnie P.
Sure.
Hold on, let me get my Google ready.
I was waiting.
You got to watch out for him, man.
I'm watching.
I'm hands off.
Because
I'm
he's going to
watching.
have longer to look, too, because it's going this way.
See what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah, real dastardly.
Exactly.
Vinny, what comes to mind when I say the name Vincent Bugliosi? If I pronounce that correctly.
You did.
Well, he had... Pronouncing it is funny because he had fucking a serious fucking hang-up about saying it right.
Yeah.
And would, like, lose his fucking gourd. Obviously, Charlie comes to mind. He already did it?
Of course he did.
I was seeing
You
you
don't
paying
fucking
attention.
know
What the
Nothing.
fuck, man? It happened on your watch.
No, we only had it up for a second. I caught it, but it's there.
Well,
Get
what
out
am I
of here.
doing? What am I
No,
doing?
You can't do that.
Take
Was an
that
American
gimmick, man.
attorney
Take
and New
that
York Times
gimmick.
best.
No, fuck you,
Take
man.
that gimmick.
I'll unplug the whole thing. We'll sit here and talk to ourselves.
I think that's what we are doing.
Bugliosi, I think of Charlie, but he also had this fucking playful relationship with Charlie that was fucking weird in and of itself.
Me?
Wrote Helter Skelter too.
The Bug.
Wow.
One of our finest authors.
I was waiting. He does not disappoint. Vinnie, creator, with a K.
Love creator. They put out a record semi-recently that was fucking great, too.
Did they?
Yeah, they gotta be fucking 900 years old.
I don't know anything but that one album. from,
Yeah,
like,
they put out,
87.
yeah, I mean, they put something out 25 years after that was really heavy as fuck.
All right.
Something with the word shovel in it.
Okay. Jeffrey?
Pleasure to Kill.
That's what I was thinking of.
Pleasure to not listen to.
I am not mad at that.
I think there's more comedic possibilities by cutting him off from Google.
Oh, absolutely. The shit he'll come up with? Please. Vinnie Kraut.
I'm supposed to care and I don't.
Jeff?
What's that song that they have that I like? I don't know. I'm blanking out. They have a song I like. They on that comp.
The New York Thrash? Yeah.
That song I like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sour?
Christ, man.
Fuck, man. Vinnie, Michael Keaton.
I fucking love that movie that when he's in rehab that was shot in Philly,
Clean and sober.
Clean and Sober.
God, I don't even remember that. It's been so long.
I love that movie, and I love that movie where he's filming the video for his baby because he knows he's going to die.
I never
My-
watched
my
that.
life
My
or something.
life. Oh.
I could never watch it.
And fucking Gung Ho was fucking
Of course.
yeah.
I was waiting for that. Jeffrey?
Mr. Mom
Yeah.
and I Am Batman.
Kenny, give me the whoopee. I
thought you were gonna do our other one. 210, 220, whatever it takes.
Yeah,
45,
Mr.
46,
Mom,
whatever it
totally
takes.
classic.
Nice. Vin, Christian Death.
Oh, I fucking loathe them.
Nice.
Loathe.
I don't know anything about him really.
Yeah?
Nah.
Just as bad as Christian Rock.
I was a pretty big fan. Vinny, Alfred Hitchcock.
Brilliant, innovative directing techniques. That one shot in fucking Vertigo that's one long shot with no editing is fucking brilliant. Changed the game. I love the fucking TV show too.
Alfred Hitchcock?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Silhouette.
I like that.
I like that too.
Heavy.
Pablo.
Saw Vertigo and then didn't see anything else he did. It's on my list. I'll get to it whenever. People say-
Saw Vertigo made me feel a little dizzy.
Yeah.
Sicko, did I say something about Creator? There was a good album with the word shovel in it.
I believe you did.
There's no fucking album in their discography with the word shovel in it.
That's even better.
The album I was thinking of is called Enemy of God.
Okay. I don't even know that one. Vinny, Blackjack Slade.
Heavy.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Blackjack Slade?
Did I not write that down right? It's a wrestler.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Okay.
No, there's a Blackjack
Blackjack-
Slade.
I'm not hip.
He basically stole Mulligan's
I'm not hip.
gimmick
at all.
and worked in another territory.
That's even better.
I know there's Lanza, Blackjack Lanza,
Yeah, he was.
and Blackjack Mulligan, and yeah, I don't know.
If the OG don't know him, I don't know him.
You heard him.
That look was perfect.
It was.
too. Like,
I was gonna say I wish it was captured on film, but it is.
it is. If you'll ever see it, that's a whole other question.
Yeah.
Vinny, company flow.
Oh.
They were part of a very important time and of independent hip hop. I think of when I think of Co-Flow, I think of Co-Flow, Nonfiction, Arsonists, us being the Philly piece of that puzzle, but super influential sonically, but same to be said for the way that they put shit out independently and got Raucus to throw money at them.
Jeff, anything to add?
No.
That was,
He's like annoyed
He's
that I
annoyed.
even asked.
he is annoyed.
They know who we are, and we know we know who they are.
Nice. Vinny, the Larry Sanders Show.
Man, I'm gonna fucking go as far as to say definitely top 5 of all time, maybe top 3.
Wow. Jeff?
I liked it quite a bit, but not to that extent.
Trying to undercut me.
Undercutters.
Undercutters?
HBO's running them as we speak, so I've been watching like 2 a night.
Me too.
They're
That's
so
what
good.
put them in my mind.
Yeah, so good.
Nobody said, hey now. And
I mean,
let's end
goes
it
without
on
saying.
one of my all-time favorites. Vinny, the Pope of Greenwich Village.
So heavy. When I pass it, if it's on cable or TV and I pass it, I obviously can't turn it off. And then it's a constant reminder of what the fuck did Mickey Rourke do to his face.
Yeah.
I know where these fellas will probably take it, so I figured I'd leave that for them.
Very generous of you. Jeff?
I will go as far as to say
Oh, wow.
in my top 20 movies of all time.
That's
I'm not mad at
fucking
that.
high praise, man.
Mickey Rourke is fucking flawless in it. Dude whose name I'm blanking on is absolutely brilliant in it.
Michael
Roberts.
Jackson.
Roberts.
Roberts.
Holy shit.
Mickey Rourke's hair is exquisite in that movie.
Well, as it always was until he chopped himself up.
Yeah. The only time, this is a controversial statement.
Oh, boy.
I like where this is going.
The only time that I've ever liked a Frank Sinatra anything is the closing of Pope of Greenwich Village with Summer Winds.
This is heartbreaking.
Let me tell you something. I'll start shooting on Sinatra.
No, you
all
won't.
goddamn right I will.
Wow.
Listen, fuck him.
Wow.
I don't want to hear a fucking note he sang. Not a fucking note. Probably most overrated singer of all time.
You're talking about old Blue Eyes like he's fucking...
Now, as a personality and as a icon, I'm in all day. But as an actual singer, absolutely the most overrated singer of all time.
Listen.
All 4 of my grandparents are just spinning in their
As
graves.
are mine.
Fuck, man. That bummed me out.
Terrible.
That made me sad.
He might get put in the list.
Go ahead.
How dare you accept that?
Don't care on the Sinatra thing.
Wow.
Over fucking rated.
Malarkey.
Pablo, the Pope of Greenwich Village.
lighten up, Francis. First, I didn't want to watch any religious movies, so I didn't watch this movie.
He had too much time to think.
Yeah, but
I had it good, Vinny.
But
Fuck you.
I like this material though, so I'm not.
Pablo gets. Look, I'm taking it out of the
You
thing.
are, man.
Pablo gets.
Put a brick wall behind him. Is anybody here from out of town?
Pablo gets.
I just flew in from Chicago.
Boy, are my arms tired.
Here's if Pablo has a certain amount of time to think, it's absolutely brilliant. If it goes like 2 seconds over that line, it's a fucking mess.
That's fine.
When he starts writing material,
Yeah.
And then I will say, I'm dying over here.
It's the wrong fucking movie. It is the wrong movie. You know, he's talking about Dog Day Afternoon.
No, I meant to say, what's the line from Purple Greenwich Village?
But I'm dying over here is fucking Dog Day Afternoon,
what's
but the
what's the
transvestite.
line?
Charlie, they're gonna take my thumbs,
Yeah.
Charlie.
That's what I meant to say.
That's what I was.
That
Gonna
was
say.
close. Hold up.
All right, there you have it. Where we learned some disturbing news that Gavin's got heat with the Sinatra.
It's no news,
No.
man. I've been
I think
saying that for a
we
long
should save
time.
that for
Save
a
it for
full
later.
episode.
I don't want to deal with him right now with this.
There's nothing to deal
It's
with.
testy. You're not even working today, man.
See that motherfucker
Me or
flinch?
Him.
Yeah.
What happened?
You don't even got to work tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
work every Friday.
You don't go in.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
What are we doing now?
I got to go to this fucking Dear Vin hunk
Dear
of shit. Fucking
Vin.
Yeah.
Quit delaying my favorite part of the evening.
Dear Vin. I sung a good song some episodes back, if you remember.
I don't. What was it?
I don't remember. I made it up.
All I could say is the theme song for
That's what I'm
The
talking.
Head is the fucking
That's
best.
it.
Yeah.
I was finding myself laughing hysterically in my living room.
Now, are you going to, as producer of the show, are you going to turn that into something?
I mean,
Or
every
do
time we reference the sitcom, it will have to be played.
I think so.
This is a little segment we call Dear Vin. I've said ad nauseum that I hate this. So please write in and tell us that you hate it as well so I can take it
Nope.
out of the show.
Not gonna happen.
Dear Vin, shame you don't like me, Vinny, because I like you.
I mean, at least he likes you.
This is from a gentleman.
That was it.
Yeah. This is from a gentleman named Abdullah. Vinnie Paz, where do you live?
That dude's coming to your house. Gonna lop your head off. Abdullah.
And last but not least, this is someone you enjoy, OG.
Sorry, man.
Dear Vin, outline in hand like the boss never touched. Once I'll clobber a punk if he tries to cross swords. I'm on another level now. Rakim has other men whispering about me for him so I don't knock his teeth out. Shellback crosses the equator. I caterpillared my way home.
Of course you did.
It feels good knowing I passed the test and didn't touch the outline once. I thought about freezing up and it scared me, but I'm not cold right now. Look, I'm charged up in this picture, Vinny, but I won't say that to the public. I have the shave and mouth picture that I'm keeping put away unless I'm attacked. Look at my aerial, Vinny. The big chop doesn't see aerials. They look weaker up there to me, trying to be as hot as things they don't make. They steal like a poor squirt, knowing the full definition to aerials in key. Make that belt buckle heavy, Vinny.
Was that Black Jesus?
Kubi?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think the next time he writes, we dedicate the entire segment to dissecting one of these. One
Okay.
of his things, line by line,
All right.
and figuring it out.
That's a
'Cause I feel
dangerous
like
road to go down.
It's a dark place,
I'm
Bubba.
not afraid of dangerous roads, Steve.
Well, that's another Dear Vin. I will now throw it out over to the professor, otherwise known as Pablo, otherwise known as Pablo Cheapo, to see if he has a Pablo Cheapo tip of the week. But then I realized that Gavin isn't allowing it.
I mean, OG?
No.
Still not?
No, man.
I'm with him.
No.
Fuck him.
What do you think about that, P. Jigs?
Hey, if the OG says so, then obviously they need to be told. My emotions can be tugged easier than OG's can, so...
Yeah, he's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold-blooded.
He does the right thing, though. So I have to go to him for...
None of
doing
you
what's right.
complaining fuckers are the ones who had to counsel Pablo during the week when he was
right.
upset about motherfuckers shooting on him.
That's right.
Who had to do that? Me. Who's making the decision now? Me.
Remember when you were a little kid? We all have siblings. If like one person fucked up and mom would take everything, you're all grounded.
Of course.
That's what's happening.
That's what happened. The behavior of some
Fucks it up for everyone.
fucks it up for everyone. One bad apple will spoil the bunch.
The bad seed was planted, and the dark roots
We almost made
grew.
it through the whole episode without the voice.
When you're a bad seed, your dark roots find the deep well of water and sorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Pablo.
And just so people know, I pulled up the Twitter email from this person so people can feel the pain that I felt. So just keep in mind that I didn't say anything to this person about their personal life or anything. All I said to them was, relax, and
right.
the podcast is only a joke.
Okay.
And after like an exchange of that for 2 days, this is what this person says back to me.
Okay.
Pablo, well, should I stop listening to the podcast? Should I neglect my kids? Should I pretend the world is full of joy? Maybe I should abandon my family and live in a make-believe la-la existence. Or do I stay and try my best to be myself and care for those I love?
Wow.
Tell you what, I'll keep my comments about your cheapo tips to myself. I'll stop listening to the podcast.
Love sicko.
Dear fascist bully boy, give me some money, you bastards. May the seed of your loin be fruitful in the belly of your woman. Neil. Love?
All right, so we'll just go to the mailbag and get to some fun stuff.
I just like to point out that person said, I'll just keep my comments to myself and then write you
And then
an
wrote
email.
that.
Okay, this one's for the crew. It's from David H. What is the worst live show you have ever been to? Whether it be a band you marked for and they totally suck live, or maybe an opener or a band you didn't really know and they were dog shit. What made it so bad?
It's a good question.
It is a good question. I don't know off the top of
I'm
my
drawing.
I'll start since you guys can think
Please
a little
do.
bit. So I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but the first time I saw Gorilla Biscuits at City Gardens, they fucking sucked. It's when there was rumors going around that Civ was drinking.
Oh, okay.
And he wasn't straight edge anymore. And I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Of course he's straight. He's straight edge for life.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't sing at all. He would just give the mic to the crowd and just sat there on stage, and it just fucking sounded like shit. And he sucked, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
I personally, not connecting that to alcohol, I just fucking personally hate when hardcore singers do that in general. A lot do it.
Yeah.
It could be perceived as laziness, or it could be perceived as hardcore pride. I
think that's exactly what it is. That's
Yeah.
why they do it. I once saw Lizzie Borden and it sucked.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it was bad.
I know, I want to say why, but I'm sure they played with someone you were there to see.
No, they
Oh,
headlined.
Wow.
It was the Pulsations gimmick all summer.
Okay.
We just went
To every gimmick.
along the same lines. Saw Ace Frehley's Comet. Sucked.
See, I saw Frehley's Comet once. My brother's Ace Frehley Mark. When you say sucked, because you hate them or didn't?
Basically.
Okay,
yeah.
because it sounded amazing. when
I'm
I saw
sure.
him.
Excuse me. I'm sure if you liked them, it was
Yeah.
great. But to me, it just sucked. I can't think of anyone that I really, really liked that like disappointed me. I'm sure there is, but I'm blanking on it.
I'm definitely blanking on someone that I love that I was let down by. You guys would have been there with me, so correct me if I'm putting them on the wrong show, but was it Quicksand and Into Another where L7 opened up?
I have no memory of that.
I think it might have just been L7 Quicksand or L7 Into Another.
Okay, so I'm
It's one
adding
of the two.
okay.
Yeah.
Whichever show that was, I had to sit through that fucking band. They fucking suck. They've always fucking sucked. And I was young, so shit like that doesn't affect you as much because you're there and you're out with your boys. I remember, like, I was fucking salty at how bad they were.
That's why I can't think of too many, because
and
what
it
you
was
just said,
definitely Quicksand.
from what you just said, like, you're just there to be shown, like, bands are playing, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah, like I probably
Yeah.
talked to you during that whole
Yeah.
set, so can I, you know what I mean?
I can imagine Sicko having like 500 because you went to so many metal shows.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the same deal. Like, even like when we went to see shit like Lizzie Borden, it was, you know, I mean, that night I had one of the most fun nights I've ever had.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the band.
Yeah, the reason I don't carry around this L7 story is because Quicksand played, murdered it. All
Right.
my homies were there. I was drinking 40s in the alley. So it's not, you know what I mean?
The pre-Primus band that I was really psyched to see him because it was the old dude from
Blind Illusion?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was the old dude from Possessed.
Yeah.
You didn't know what they looked like or what their gimmick
Barry
was.
Lalonde.
Yeah. And they played the Empire, and we all went up like expecting it to be like Possessed, and it couldn't have been more opposite. So I was, because they blew, I was disappointed by that. But
OG, anything coming to mind? Nah, I'm not mad at
completely
that.
blanking out.
yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I know I'm gonna go home and think of like 15
Well,
things.
this will
follow
be
up.
something we'll follow up on
Okay.
because if any of y'all think of something, text it to me and that'll get my wheels turning.
Yeah.
So who wrote that, P?
That is Dave H.
Dave, we'll try to think. Thanks for the question. We'll try to think though. I think typically you put yourself in the best situation to not see bad bands. So
Yeah.
you have to really be let down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But we'll think of something and we'll get back next episode.
Okay, this one is from Bernardo. This isn't a question, just some shout outs. Hey, what's up, guys? First time caller. Love the podcast. A couple of weeks ago, you guys shot on Florida. And as a born and raised Floridian, you guys were 100% on point. It is the shits here, and hurricanes don't help at all. I'm buckling down to my home. I have the latest episodes downloaded, and I'm going to enjoy them through the Hurricane Matthew and the power outages and floodings that are all to come with it. Love the show. Pop for the Dival. Gimmick.
Oh, respect, Bernardo. That's his
Bernardo,
name?
yes.
Yeah, Bernardo. Be safe down there, man.
so sorry
And
I live in Florida.
Nothing is keeping you down there, man. I mean, I'm sure you got loved ones or whatnot, but yo, man, if you got to pay to get them out of there too, then that's what you got to do.
Florida's an awesome place to visit, but I would never live there ever. Florida, man.
I don't
I'll
even
tell you
co-sign that.
Yeah, I don't even think I want to
that.
visit.
The beaches are awesome. The vacation resorts are awesome.
Hellhole.
I hate beaches.
Me
Weather's
too.
great.
Hellhole. Too hot. Hate beaches. They have manatees. Sicko would enjoy going back and seeing his family.
Fucking rapid reunion. All right, next one from Andrew Hums. This is
Whoa.
I mean, that's the name.
Please spell that.
H-U-M-S.
Well, sorry, man.
Maybe he pronounces it Hooms.
Yeah, please write back and tell us if it's Hooms. Because if Andrew Hums, I knew a dude named Harry Muff. And I'm not joking.
How many weeks have you done to work that into?
I swear. What do you want me to swear on that I went to high school with a kid named Harry Muff? Anyone want me to swear on something important to me?
Sin and a shame.
No,
I'll get the yearbook.
I'll take your word for
All
it.
right.
For Vinnie and The OG. What, if any, indie promotions do you guys keep up with, not including ROH? And what talent do you think will make it to the bigger stage given more exposure?
OG, go ahead.
I don't know what makes an indie.
Not the big three.
What's the big three?
WWE,
ROH, and TNA.
TNA, WCW.
I watch.
WCW 's
I
out
know,
of business.
asshole.
I like Pro Wrestling Gorilla a lot.
PRG?
Yeah, PRG.
Wrestling is spelled with an R.
They had to switch it up.
That's it.
It was
man.
the other John was taken, so they had to
Right.
switch it up.
You're right.
Yo,
Totally right.
Oh my god.
100% right. Absolutely.
I think we had mad fun at House of Hardcore as a promotion and watching a 3-hour DVD.
I mean,
I had a ball live.
so did
that
I.
was probably the most fun I've had at a wrestling thing.
Right, but
Maybe ever.
I had a fucking ball, man. Yeah. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, I like Evolve. Dragon Gate. There's some good shit out there. As far as him asking about who's up next, I mean, he's not strictly indie, but Ricochet is
He's awesome.
he's the best dude to me that exists that isn't with Vince. You know what I'm saying? There's some dudes that can really fucking work, but Vince is grabbing everyone. I know OG always marked for Roderick Strong from ROH, but Vince snatched him up.
He debuted in NXT tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Oh, word. Is he using Roderick Strong as his name?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, to me, the best dude not with Vince, a monstrous promotion. New Japan is big, but that's Japan is Ricochet. Y'all saw him, how good he was live, man. I mean.
OG, anything?
No, Vinny pretty much covered it. Lucha's got some good dudes.
Pentagon.
It's
Pentagon
hard
is like.
to say, man, because I think that anybody that Vince wants, Vince gets eventually. Very rarely is somebody saying no and staying with that no.
I mean, with his age, how young he is there any way Ricochet doesn't end up there at some point? Yeah, agreed.
No fucking way.
I mean, I heard the story, he's wrestling with Lucha under Prince Puma, under the mask. But I heard that, like, when they were sniffing around, he was like, it's cool y'all are interested in me, but I'm making a slaughtering now.
bullshit.
But then they're just going to come back
Right.
and be like, oh, word?
Yeah.
Here's $500,000 then if you're making
Right,
200
because
grand.
they obviously, they come with the low ball at
Yeah,
first.
of
and
course.
Say,
I'd say by like 2017, 2018,
Yeah.
Ricochet will
Can I
be
ask a
here.
question real
Sure.
quick? When we did the Terror Storm video,
Yeah.
the dudes that were there, what's that gimmick called?
Chikara.
Oh, Chikara.
Does that count? As
Yeah,
like an-
yeah, those dudes are great too. The thing is with them is, as they're even kind of small as far as an indie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not.
It's a very unique product.
Yeah, it's super kid friendly. Yeah, a lot of those dudes can work, but they're all small. That has changed a little bit over the years in terms of having to be fucking 6'6", 250 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes can work. But yeah, like Gavin, it's unique. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, it's the dudes who run it are super family oriented. They run like afternoon shows when we're either sleeping or trying to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Last question for Vin. Can you guess who it's from?
I was wondering.
This fucking wolf.
He's so mad.
There is about 30 new ones
Yeah.
in the mailbox.
All
So
right.
he has all the free time in the world.
He does. He's got a cake job,
Yeah.
a cake life in fucking California.
And not to forget, not last episode, but I think it was the episode before that, fucking correct killed him.
he did.
He killed him.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, what's it? Only once a month, the full moon comes out. So that's
Yeah.
when he goes out and hunts.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So
right.
the
Right.
other 29 days,
You're right.
he's writing
Yeah,
emails
the
off.
bodies are stacked up
Yeah.
to snack on to the rest of them.
Vin, is it true that Correct and Vinci have matching tattoos of the Hulk Hogan logo?
Is it fucking correct that you're a fucking half wolf, half man, fuckhead,
Jason Bateman, Teen Wolf looking motherfucker.
fucking filthy
Get your
Irish?
teeth fixed.
Oh, the Irish.
Love the code.
And that's the mailbag.
All right. As we do every episode, we end off the show with recommendations.
recommendation.
It could be a TV series we're watching, a record we're listening to. It could be some older shit.
Could be a Dostoevsky book.
Could be Dostoevsky. Again, wasn't mad at it. Just crime and punishment.
I was sad about it. But I understand. Crime and punishment.
Bye.
Bye.
The Sicko. Do you have
Am
a
I
recommendation for this week?
I do indeed. Mine was I found by accident. I didn't even know it existed. I was actually that Don Letts skinhead thing that is actually airing later this evening. I
On
thought
BBC,
it.
yeah.
I thought it happened last week. So I was like looking.
Is
through.
it airing in the America?
I have no
Because
idea.
Gavin and I were like, do we have? I have BBC America. Is it playing on?
Right.
that?
It's on BBC 4.
So
But we'll be able to find...
Channel 4 or BBC 4?
Here we go.
BBC 4.
So I want to take
know
this
what that
opportunity to throw it out to any of our computer savvy gimmick gangs. If you can hook me up with a link to watch.
Oh, I'm not
BBC.
mad at this.
We'll get it.
Like
we'll get it.
hit us up if you know how to do that.
Anybody you can send us a
I've
link.
watched things on BBC 4 before.
Yeah, I just
you
don't
just
remember
gotta
how.
fuck around a
Yeah.
little bit.
So anyway, I went looking for that, not realizing it hadn't even been aired yet. I found a documentary on Don Letts called Supersonic Sound.
I just watched that not too long ago.
I didn't even know it existed. I thought it was pretty cool. It's not very long. I watched it on YouTube. I did the
I think it's like 45 minutes.
yeah, it was less than an hour. I did the YouTube on your TV gimmick.
Yeah. Best gimmick ever invented.
Absolutely. It's kind of cool and different in the way it's him and his son. His son's like a dubstep
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
So they're kind of talking about like Don's walking him through, like takes him back to Brixton and is giving his history while they're focusing on what like the kid's got some big event coming up. So they kind of the juxtaposition of the two is pretty neat.
That's very cool.
But it tells you, like, if you don't know a lot about Don Letts, it's a great place to start because he kind of lays out his history, where he came from, why he was into what he was into, his family history of Jamaicans when they landed in Britain, and things like that. So
Jamaica.
it was good. It was entertaining. Like I said, it's real quick. It's on the YouTubes. You can fucking find it real easy. It's a good way to kill an hour, and you learn about one of the most important people in the history of subculture. So there you go.
You know that's a felony. What you're doing.
Super shook
Drawn on the
about it.
dollar bill.
The Pablo.
All right, Gimmick Gang. This one is time sensitive.
Oh boy.
We need to get this one ASAP.
Oh boy.
So a catalog I get is called Solutions. So you go to the website solutions.com. Well, because of these big box stores, these guys are going out of business. We're talking 65% off. You want to get some shit for your kitchen.
He's
You want to get
working
some
in a cheapo
organizations.
tip.
Some outdoor, indoor holiday stuff. This is the fucking website. You got to get on it now. 65% off. Solutions.com. You want to get a gimmick that takes the kernels off the corn? They got that gimmick.
Our prices are insane.
65% off up to. Get it now. Solutions.com.
OG, I want to know if he tried working us by getting a cheapo tip in as
That's
his
what I think just
recommendation.
happened.
Is that what just happened?
Well, Pablo's not being punished, so if he needs to get that out,
Right.
I mean, okay,
You know what? You're right. Yeah, we don't have heat with him.
right.
That's true.
We do, but not
Yeah,
on
not
this
about
particular.
this.
Everybody needs to just tune out for Pablo's recommendation right now, just for that. For the 30 seconds he was talking, don't listen. La 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 la. Do that gimmick.
OG?
Do you have a recommendation?
I do. This is a band that I just got hip to. They were around in mid 2000s ish, I think. I don't know a whole lot about them. They're called Criminal Damage, and they fucking rule. I just fucking stuck up for you, and you're fucking with me again?
What are you talking about? I'm on the computer.
Again?
What did he do?
What did he do? Yeah, I didn't
do
see it
shit.
either. Sicko stooged you out, but I don't know what you did.
I'm trying real hard not to, but it was too
I
funny.
fucking, I know what you're going to say, so I fucking.
Oh, he
He
did.
I lip sync.
him.
I
He
lip
said,
sync.
he said, fucking rule.
I know you, but we're like connected at the brain.
See how he does?
At
I'll
the-
finish.
How he does?
Let me finish.
Go
I'll
ahead.
finish.
Go. Go ahead.
Take your mic out. Do the walk around.
Criminal Damage. Wow. Might be the best fucking band I've fucking seen on YouTube. Get this shit.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
No,
It's
all
not
right.
awful.
Yeah, I'm not upset with it. Wow.
Continue.
Well done.
That's it.
I mean,
Can you do my recommendations?
Oh,
from
every
now
week.
on
Every week.
as me?
Yeah, every week.
All right, I'm in. Because I hate recommendations, by the way.
Because you get
Sure,
2
we
minutes ago.
cutting this off too.
Maybe.
All right. If recommendations goes, Dear Vin goes.
No.
Dear Vin does not ever go.
All you got to say is the word, and Dear Vin's gone.
See that?
I'm
That's
with
what
you.
I like to hear.
Yeah,
I don't deserve this treatment every week.
I agree.
No recommendations. No Pablo Chiba. No Dear Vin.
No,
Show's
you know
over.
what?
Show's over.
Everyone's on punishment. It's just going to be us sitting here.
No,
Like
we're gonna
this,
talk
look,
our
this is-
shit and then
Yeah, this is 2 hours of this. Goldberg.
fuck him.
Drizzling shits.
Beefcake.
Beefcake.
Long pauses, random things.
What was his name? The oily dude or something? That was his second name.
The boy.
Swarthy Sam.
What was my name? Greasy Mario
I can't even remember now.
Tabarelli.
Figuerella? So,
Fontanella.
Fontanelli.
Yeah, I think it was Greasy
Fontanelli.
Mario Fontanelli.
yeah. I know that
My
motherfucker.
recommendation, like the Gavin, is a band. They are from the UK. They are called Iron Witch. The best way to describe this band is it's the music of the first 5 Sabbath records and the vocals of early Black Flag. It's fucking crazy.
I listened
that
to
just
some
broke
of it
my
last
head.
night.
Yeah.
It's pretty wacky.
It's a fucking deal. They have a new record out called A Harrowed Dawn. It's only a couple months old, and I actually haven't checked it. I'm just going off of, they had some 7 inches and some demos, and it's all super hard. It sounds, sonically, it sounds like, again, the first 5 Sabbath records with punk vocals. It's really dope, and I've never seen a band mash 2 things I love, like Sabbath and Black Flag, into one band. But it's heavy duty biz, and the more I'm digging into them, apparently they have a couple side bands that are all like proper UK punk rock. So like hardcore punk. So I'm gonna dig into that. Maybe I'll tell y'all more for next episode. So
I like that.
that's it for now. This is the Broad Street Breakdown, episode 38. My name is Vinnie Paz for the OG, Stupid Sicko, and Professor Pablo. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.